There is a moment, a quiet moment, when a woman suddenly realizes she misses you. Not because you begged, not because you chased, not because you tried to prove your worth, but because you became a type of man she can't easily replace. A man grounded, a man focused, a man who chooses himself first, a man who walks with purpose, not desperation. And that shift, that silent transformation, is what makes her mind drift back to you again and again. Here are 4 Stoic reasons a woman misses you deeply when you become this type of man. 1. She misses the man who doesn't need her validation. When you detach from seeking her approval, your presence changes. You stop asking for reassurance. You stop worrying about her opinions. You stop basing your mood on her responses. You become internally sourced. Epictetus said, "No man is truly free unless he is master of himself." When you master yourself, she suddenly feels it. She feels the absence of your old patterns, the ones that made you predictable. Now you're calm, you're unbothered, you're centered, and women always miss the man who doesn't need them to feel worthy, because that kind of man is rare. 2. She misses the man who chose his purpose before her. When you shift your focus from her to your mission, everything changes. You start building, you start improving, you start growing. And as soon as your life stops revolving around her, she starts revolving around the idea of you. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "A man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambitions." Your ambition becomes magnetic. Your progress creates curiosity. Your discipline makes her rethink everything. She'll look at your silence, your progress, and wonder, did he ever really need me? Was I holding him back? Why is he leveling up without me? She doesn't miss the man who waited for her. She misses the man who outgrew the version she thought he was. 3. She misses the man who stops reacting emotionally. When you stop reacting to everything, her mood, her silence, her tests, her distance, her inconsistency, you rise above it. A Stoic man doesn't get pulled into emotional chaos. He observes. He stays calm. He responds with clarity, not desperation. Seneca said, "He who is brave is free." And emotional bravery, the ability to stay composed when she tries to trigger you, is rare. When you stop being reactive, you stop being predictable. When you stop being predictable, you become unforgettable. She misses the man who isn't shaken by her storms, because that man becomes her anchor. 4. She misses the man who is willing to walk away. This is the ultimate shift. When you no longer fear losing her, she starts fearing losing you. Women don't crave the man who clings. They crave the man who chooses them, but doesn't need them. A man who is perfectly willing to continue his life with or without her. Epictetus reminds us, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Meaning, don't defend yourself. Don't chase. Don't beg. Don't prove. Just walk your path. And it's that quiet confidence, that ability to move forward, that makes her heart pull back toward you. Because the man who can walk away is the man she secretly hopes returns. She doesn't miss the man who chased. She doesn't miss the man who begged. She doesn't miss the man who needed her attention to feel alive. She misses the man who controls his emotions, focuses on his mission, doesn't rely on her validation, moves forward with confidence, respects himself enough to walk away, grows quietly, steadily, powerfully. When you become this type of man, you stop wondering if she'll miss you. She will. Because a man who is complete without her is the man she feels deeply drawn to, even in his absence.